Hello, welcome back, guys. We're moving on to our following week. Can you guys believe it? Next week, we're already going to be starting off with December. This year has really passed by. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. This upcoming, it's getting starting to get a little bit chilly, a little bit more colder. So what we start doing, bundling up, making sure we continue to wash our hands and try to stay not so close distance when we still see our family members. I know it's hard not to see your family members or your friends, but I always try to keep that in mind. We still have to keep ourselves safe, and us keeping ourselves safe, we're keeping everybody around us safe. I hope you guys enjoyed your week off for our Thanksgiving break. I sure did. So I'm happy to be back this following week, and we're gonna go ahead and start off with our song. Here we go, mom and dad. Remember, we start off with our song, and then you go ahead and pause and allow your child or your children to say their name. Here we go. Miss Cindy's here today. Miss Cindy's here today. Clap, clap, clap. Miss Cindy's here today. So now you go ahead and do the greeting song with your little one. And of course, like I said previously, if you guys have another song in mind that you would like to sing, just go ahead and let us know. You can let myself know, Miss Cindy, or your home visitor about our song. And this week, we'll be reading this book, which I have here, which is gonna be the cow who clucked. And it's okay. If you guys have a hard time reading it, as you can see, I have a hard time reading it. Here we go. Remember, moms and dads, we want to constantly repeat ourselves to our children. This is the front cover of the book, this is the spine of the book, and this is the back of the book. Hopefully by now, our children are able to recognize the front cover, the back cover, and the spine of the book on their own without having us remind them. So here we go. The cow who clucked. The cow who clucked. Cock-a-doodle-doo! What do we have here? A rooster. He's ready to start his day. One morning, Cow woke up to find she had lost her moo. The first thing I must do, said Cow, is find my moo. And off she went. She's looking for her moo. Where do you think it went? Cow met dog. Cluck, 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 said Cow. Woof, 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 said dog. It is not you who has my moo, said Cow. And on she went. Cow stopped to nibble grass. Cluck, 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 said Cow. Bzz, bzz, said Bee. It is not you who has my moo, said Cow. And she went. Cow passed cat. Cluck, 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 said Cow. Meow, said cat. It is not you who has my moo, said Cow, and she went on. Cow cooled her feet in the creek. Cluck, cluck, said Cow. Globe, globe, said Fish. It is not you who has my moo, and she went on. Cow spotted duck. Cluck, 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 said Cow. Quack, 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 said Duck. It is not you who has my moo. No one has her moo. She can't find her moo. Cow crossed the meadow. Cluck, 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 said Cow. Ma, ma, said Goat. It is not you who has my moo. It's not the goat. Mouse darted past Cow. Cluck, cluck, said Cow. Squeak, squeak, said the mouse. It is not you who has my moo, said Cow, and she went on. Cow stepped round snake. Cluck, cluck, said Cow. Zzz, zzz, said the snake. It is not you who has my moo, and she went on. Cow rested under the tree. Cluck, cluck, said Cow. Chee, chee, said a squirrel. It is not you who has my moo, and she went on. Oh my gosh, she cannot find her moo. Can we see the squirrel on the tree? Where do you think their moo is? Cow spied an owl. Cluck, cluck, said Cow. Whoa, Oh, said Owl, it is not you who has my moo. And she headed back to the barn. Cow shuffled past the hen. Cluck, cluck, said Cow. Moo, moo, said the hen. Wow, she found it. Hen, cried Cow, it is you who has my moo. Cluck, cluck. Moo, said the cow. She found her moo. She's happy now. Here she is, moving to the moon. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed this book. Miss Cindy really, really likes this book. It's very, very nice. Remember, moms and dads, when we're reading to our children, we want to start asking them open-ending questions, like I was doing here, that I kept asking, where do you think the moo is at? Oh, she can't find it. Do you see where the scroll is at? Just remember, repetition. Repetition is very important at this age, which we are doing with older toddlers. Repetition is very important. And just give them the chance to read the book on their own and let them read the book to you. And remember, moms, it's important for dads to read the story to the children and also as well as you. Remember, we want to make reading fun for our little ones. The activity for this week, we'll be moving on, is going to be favorite foods matching book, observing and shopping. You guys will receive this in your folder. And I have an example, moms and dads, so I can show you what is it that you're going to get out and what is it that we're expecting for our child to learn in our as well as ourselves from this activity. Here we will be making our favorite foods matching book. I made an example just to give you an idea of what is it that you're going to be doing at home. You're going to be using a piece of construction paper, as I have here. It doesn't matter what color it is or anything. This is just what I have home. And then you're going to be making our book. I have an example here. And we're going to be using what we have here, our weekly ads. Just try to cut out things that you normally buy on a daily basis, or even just to do anything. It doesn't really matter what is exactly that you cut off. What we want to do is be able to make a book like this. I made my book. It says Miss Cindy's Chopping Book, and I have cookies in the front cover. And then I have flowers. I have oranges. I have eggs, ice cream. I have coffee, potatoes. Just made a little book as simple. Of course, you can cut out as many more items as you want in the book. And what we want to encourage moms and dads is that when you go to the grocery store, I know right now maybe it's a hard time. Maybe you don't want to take your children out of the homes, but what you can do is as soon as you come back home from the groceries, you can lay your groceries down and you can ask your little one to bring their shopping book. And, just have him match. If you have cookies on the table, he's going to tell you, oh, mom, cookies. And let him match the cookies with the book. If you have oranges, let him match the oranges. What we want is for them to be matching the items. And then what is in it for us when it comes to cognitive? Your child is using the picture, which is we have here, as a source of information to find the real object. He or she is taking in details from both things. So he's going to be looking at what he has in his book, and he's going to be looking at what you have displayed. If you're able to go with him to the store, you can always take him to that aisle. Just give him a little hint and let him point it out to you. Let them take the initiative. And we have for motor. Your child is using small muscles when he's changing the pages on the book. This is considered small muscles. So he's using his small muscles to move the book around. He's getting motor. Also, as he's learning what is social, he's developing what is social emotional. Watching you shopping at the store is going to help him understand adult roles. But remember, moms and dads, it's okay if you do not take your child to the store right now. Even him watching you put up the groceries after you buy them is he's learning social emotional what it is to be doing adult roles. So what we want to do, remember, you can do your book with anything else you have at home. If you have a piece of sheet of paper, so you can just glue it, and just remember, put objects that that you will be bringing home, just to give them that excitement, like, oh, I have cookies and mom has cookies, or potatoes or eggs. And as you're doing the activity, You want to talk about what is it that you're buying? What is it that you need at home? Or what is it that you're looking for in the book? You can even describe it as I have here oranges. We can always say it's the color orange. It's round. It looks like a ball. Just give them hints throughout the time that you guys are shopping. And then also during this, your child's brain is sorting items into categories. When he matches the pictures to the real items, his brain is creating a file folder by color, by shape, by size, and so on. So it's very important, moms and dads, to do this activity with your child at home. And you as a parent will notice the development that he's doing throughout this activity. I hope you guys enjoy it. And what we have here for our parenting behavior, we are expecting communication. When you use self-talk to describe what you're doing, your child learns new vocabulary. Remember, we are implementing more vocabulary at home. What it is, we're doing repetition. Repetition is very important at this age group. Now we're going to be moving on. Oh, I forgot. I was going to show you guys the weekly ad. You can always cut out your pictures from the weekly ad like I did. We normally get it at our home. And if we don't get it at home, you can always, whenever you go to the grocery store, you can get one on your way in and just use it to do your activities. And then for our parent handout for our developmental center parenting, you guys will be receiving tips for making meal times pleasant and healthy. You will be receiving this one. We want to make our meal times pleasant and healthy for our little ones. It is important to allow your toddler to exercise independence in making food choices, but you can set a reasonable limits and rules for mealtime behavior. So you know how sometimes we may cook, let's say chicken, and we have baked potatoes, we have corn, we made rice. Just give them the initiative to be able to make choices of what is it that we have. Some, and especially at this age group, they change their eating habits so often. Tomorrow they might eat corn happily and dandy, and today no, I don't like corn. I don't want corn. And it's okay. It's them becoming more independent and it's them making choices. And we do, as parents, want to allow our children to be more independent and be able to learn to make choices. One thing is, your job is to offer your child healthy foods every day. You will be serving small amounts of food. Each food start with a tablespoon. It is much better to let your child ask for more than to pressure him to finish what he has in his plate. That's another thing that we tend to do as parents. We tend to fill up our child's plate and we expect for them to eat it. And we need to remember that our young child's tummy is the size of their fist. So if my stomach is this size, imagine the size of our small young children. We always want to, like it says here, it's better to serve more than to have them, trying to finish the plate just to please us as parents. And you also can read books about foods and eating, about different foods, about different things that you can eat around the house, or exposing them to different cultures and different food settings. Set your toddler up for success by timing meals and snacks so that he is hungry but not starving. We do want to make a routine. We want to have breakfast 8 to 9, 7 to 8. We want to go ahead and have a snack at 10 o'clock, and we want to have our meal time between 12:30 and 1. We want to have another snack at 3, and then we have our dinner 5:30 to 6. We want to make it a timing and a schedule for our child so they can already know, and we don't want to be having our children starve. So you guys will be having this parent handout to read it more and, take more time to read it. And like I normally say, you have any questions, you can ask me or you're a home visitor. We can discuss this more in depth. And then also what we have for family well-being will be keeping fit for yourself. As you guys notice, healthy meals go with being fit, staying healthy, especially in this time around when everybody tends to catch a cold, have a common cough because of this weather. So this is what you really are, what you eat. Exactly. I go by this a lot. You're also what you do. That's because what you put into and do what your body has big impact in your health. If we eat healthy foods, we'll be healthy. If we eat a lot of sugary food, a lot of fat foods, a lot of different foods that are going to make us feel more slouchy, make us feel tired. And what that's going to happen, you're not going to get up and be active as you normally would if you were to eat something healthy. A healthy diet includes lots of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, carbs, which is rice, pasta, oats, and corn, protein and calcium, which is meat, soy milk, cheese products. Healthy fats are going to be nuts, olive oil, and avocado. And we also have to be very more let me see if I can think of the word. I'm trying to think in Spanish and I want to say it in English. Portion control. One of the biggest concerns about food is that we tend to eat too much of it. Being overweight and obese can lead to health problems and diseases. Remember, like the way we do it for our children, it's better to serve in an adequate amount. And if you want a little bit more, it's okay to get more. And other than piling up your plate and eating it because you start thinking, oh my God, if I don't eat it, I'm going to put it in the trash and it's not right. And of course, we're all human beings, so it's better, moms and dads, for us to serve ourselves an adequate amount. And then, of course, if we want more, it's better to get up and have more than to eat everything we have in our plate. So you guys will be having this one. And it's important as when we have young ones, we do want to stay fit and want to be healthy for our little ones because, of course, they're so active and have a lot of energy. And we want to be able to move with them and play with them and be as active as they are to keep their learning growing. It was my pleasure to have you guys this week and read a book and sing along with you. We will be keeping in contact, and inside your folder, you will be receiving all the important information. Special dates. And remember, parents, it's very important that you guys participate in our parent meetings. And if you're more interested to be doing socialization from now on, it's going to be virtual. So we hope to see you all guys in our virtual socialization where we're trying to make it fun for everyone. And thank you for having me in your home. And my name again is Miss Cindy Renteria. I'm one of the home visitors. And this is our older toddler video of the week. And I was happy to see you guys. Thank you.